Anda nggak pengen dicap slow respon, bisa nggak? Bisa. Ya timnya juga harus banyak, adminnya juga harus proper dan profesional. Ya pasti gajinya juga bakal naik kan. Solusinya sebenarnya gampang. Pengusaha apalagi yang baru memulai, cukup aja pakai satu alat yang bisa dibilang ini AI kali ya. Jadi bisa efisien. Gimana caranya? Nih, gue spill. Omnichannel CRM Mekari konten. Kenapa harus pakai ini? Karena nggak ada lagi pesan dari customer yang kelewat. Responnya cepet banget. Ini hemat waktu lebih dari 80%. Karena pesan dari setiap channel sudah tersentralisasi. Nah ini buat otomatisasi pesan dengan fitur chatbot berbasis AI atau robot. Jadi kamu bisa pantau setiap aktivitas customer service hanya dengan satu dashboard. Mekari konten juga telah dipercaya lebih dari 35.000 bisnis di Asia Tenggara. Jadi buat para pebisnis, saatnya Anda ngomelin klien gara-gara balas chatnya lama, wajib pakai alat ini biar bisnisnya tetap jalan. Ownernya kayak saya nih, bisa liburan jalan-jalan. Mungkin banyak banget ya dicap slow respon, lapar kalau ke restoran, tapi
main edit bro.
Iya.
air kelapa itu salah satu air yang sangat steril dan luar biasa lagi kalau air kelapa itu teman sekalian ada campurkan dengan rimpang, dia akan jadi detox yang luar biasa. Air kelapa ada blender sama kunyit, coba efeknya nanti apa? Lihat aja, cara akan bersih, menstruasi akan baik, pencernaan akan baik. Jadi kalau saya boleh sampaikan, tidak semahal yang dibayangkan banyak orang hidup sehat itu. Karena memang tubuh kita
kita punya buku nikah, kita pergi ke pengadilan agama, kita bercerai, let's say, secara hukum kita bercerai, tapi secara agama, ketika suami sebenarnya tidak mau menjatuhkan talak, itu kita menikah dengan orang lain lagi, itu kita jatuhnya zina. Jadi aku paham banget di bagian itu gitu loh.
Begini Bu, cerai itu mutlak haknya suami. Tolak itu adalah suami menjatuhkan cerai.
Talak lalu jatuh kalau diucapkan lagi-lagi, ditinggalkan suaminya 1000 tahun.
Oh, sudah live. Udah live, guys, padahal.
Cerai di tangan ibu, satu hari ibu ceraikan suaminya 10 kali.
Kalau ada seorang perempuan mengajukan perpisahan kepada pengadilan agama, kemudian ditotok sama hakim, dipisah sama hakim, tapi tidak ada perkataan talak daripada suami, itu tetap menjadi istri yang sah.
Oke lah, kita punya buku nikah, kita pergi.
Cerai itu mutlak haknya suami.
Baru jatuh kalau diucapkan lagi-lagi, ditinggalkan suaminya 1000 tahun.
masalah dari para suami istri tetap menjadi biasa.
Astaga. Apa jadi lupa setel pengaturan kah? Apa jadi lupa setel pengaturan om? Tadi kasih batal saja, kalau gitu balik dulu. Om udah melamun nggak apa dah. Bikin ulang sudah. Ayo Bang Asrul.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Om, kayaknya paling bagus itu Tom bagi layar atas bawah daripada gini toh. Bisa juga toh?
Karena gambarnya luas, kalau kasusnya ada pecah. Kayak luar begitu.
Coba tes kas naik frame boleh ya apa? Jadi 2500, tadi kan 2000 toh. Kasih naik saja jadi 2500.
Kalau upload itu bisa, kalau kita kasih naik tidak akan bisa mampu. Tes saja.
Kita tes saja 2500. Itu 1500 toh, aja 2000 lah.
Tidak merah kan?
Merah langsung
Nah, kalau misalnya dia kita kayak paksakan tuh.
tidak apa-apa, kuning. Merah kuning juga kok. Sudah Om Asrul. Gas, oke sip. Kalau 2000 berarti dia bisa 1080 tuh. tidak apa-apa memang. Daripada dong gambar mata sakit. Maksudnya dia buffering kayak gimana?
Lambat, apa?
Coba. Tidak kok. Aman itu.
Nanti ada satu momen kayak ada.
Ah, tidak apa-apa. Ini kan live juga. Siap Bang Asron. Gas, Om. Dia buffering? Iya, kayaknya 480 ini sapunya ini berapa ini? Kualitas lanjutkan 480. Setidaknya 480. Masih ini ya Om ya, masih pecah ya. Ya. Coba kasih naik lagi. 1080. Oh, ini 240 anjing. Oh, kualitas untuk video saat ini maksimal 240 Om.
20 fps.
Oh iya. Wah, ini saya sudah save kok, kenapa harus kancing Mbappe-nya ya, Om Asron Mbappe nih berapa? Astaga, dia mulai otomatis anjir itu waktu habis. Sabar mau save baru. Oh iya bagus oh, 480 bagus.
Joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Cuman dong sedikit lambat saya.
Decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Kayaknya saya habis ini berlatih dulu kau.
Things have got underway here pretty
Selama ini
promptly.
kalah terus nih.
Driving forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for
Cantik.
Oh, he's through the middle.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly, stood up.
Umpan apa itu?
Foot in.
Siapa main bawah? Kakak desa.
Now it's Turan. Great chance.
Beh,
Oh, terrific.
kipernya sangat gila.
Properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Eden Militao clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. De Vrij spots it and intercepts. And it's been given.
Offside wasit. Ah,
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
lambat dia
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling.
Dari Ceballos! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second.
Dia patah-patah kah?
Even from that range.
Lanjut. Kenapa di saya patah-patah?
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played, well played. Zielinski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He played through for the wide man. Madrid have it back and can go again.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And here's Mbappe, Bellingham.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh,
Aduh, kesalahan itu.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Thuram.
Rosa salah formasi.
Thuram absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but it's Çalhanoğlu!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lah terus kita ini.
Zielinski and Aslani. Valverde. Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Very nicely done. De Vrij does really well to win the ball there. Just eases him off the ball. Mkhitaryan. Now it's on Nautovic. Çalhanoğlu. Alaba tries to clear. Oh, he's in! Lovely bit of skill. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only
Cantik ya.
the pass could have completed its journey.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a
Berarti football ini tidak ada mode otomatisnya, berarti. Sekarang si gol harus memang feeling murni, bukan dulu.
Oh, he's caught him now.
Dulu kan orang kotak asal kotak ke gol tuh. Dia suka ya apa ini? Ih,
That was a matter of inches. Alaba. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And got to be quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Wasit.
Zielinski. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 42.
And we're underway again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up.
Ah!
At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
There's the header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough.
Kemarin kipernya apa Rafael itu sudah toh? Kipernya itu apa? Inter yang jago kemarin. Oh bukan ya? Siapa namanya?
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Kuat sekali bos.
And it had to be. Ceballos. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well
Inter Milan still chasing.
Tapi ke formasinya ada masih efisien kok. Kenapa saya ganti formasi?
And that has put paid to that. Ceballos. Mbappe. And it's Arnautovic. He's picked his way through. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tchouameni. Bellingham. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gently done. That's a nicely measured pass. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Çalhanoğlu charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Thuram. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Alah!
And the danger is averted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed, and the shot!
Tertipu saya, cantik sekali.
Two up and threatening to pull clear. And that was as close
Saya ada
to
orang yang kalau habis isi gol pasti star.
I really can't say this to how good the final ball was. It took the defense out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Kita kasih kembali apa? Formasi awal boleh kah apa ya? Formasi ini kurang efisien. Terbuka. Oh, orang kalau nonton dari HP tidak bisa ya. Di HP lancar om HP.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 5.
Ayo, maksudnya ada patah-patahnya tapi tidak terlalu lah.
Things starting to look very comfortable. You can really sense how
Siapa HP
important
kenapa
this goal
patah
was.
sekali?
They needed it. Now they have it.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 18.
Chouameni,
Terlalu berubah permainan.
can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Kenapa?
75 minutes played. Rodrigo. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. The movement was
Salah
good,
maka
but the
apa?
pass lacked authority. A cause of it's Mkhitaryan!
Harus serang boleh. Main terlalu tidak main fokus pertahanan terus.
Playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him
Harus
to
serang.
produce the catalyst for a comeback. And he thumps it clear. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. It's a good foot in there. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Kakak desa apa suara?
Rodrigo. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has found the way through. Zielinski. The ball is loose and the... Oh, what has happened here? That's just playing it safe and simple. That's the throw.
Hah, saya kebiasaan buruk ini. 5 menit baru. Dari tadi pertahankan formasi saja kan. Anjing.
5 minutes left on the clock. Guler. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. And he's had a hit.
Kenapa kau ambil? Ya saya segitiga.
Danger averted for now. Rudiger has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe.
Wasit.
Away a free kick. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Throw it.
Dia jauh panik lah.
Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Added touches up, and there goes
Thank you bang.
a performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Om, tadi yang Dion bikin reels itu Om posting di Facebook juga. Di YouTube.
Sudah. Coba tuh.
Tung harus latihan ini. Banyakan kalah ini. 964. Apa tadi Om Dik? Kosong 40. Ini 96404. 20. Konami nih, yang punya Konami nih siapa kah? Orang Jepang toh? Sebenarnya PS5 itu dari PS5 nya kan, dari Konaminya sebenarnya. Yang penyediaan layanan itu dari Konami sebenarnya, atau bukan PS5 toh? Yang kayak tadi Om Miki bilang kayak jadi dia bisa PS5 tidak toh, dari Konaminya toh? Ini aktif yang, tapi kalau di YouTube biar kita merokok enggak apa-apa toh, biar tidak 18 tahun toh. Iya, YouTube masuk akal. Beda dengan satu itu. Penyakit satu. Weh, seri apa? Lawan Bang Phil. Oh, HP ini. Bawaan HP ini. Oh, betul, supaya jangan kita berubah formasi ganti-ganti terus yang bahaya. Males nah. Nanti bikinnya punya reels sendiri saja Om toh. Cuman match day-nya ini kita tidak tahu match day hari keberapa. Nanti tanya dor. Dia bikin dia punya reel apa template kan.
It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan Derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable,
Ada!
and I expect this one to be no different.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Astaga. Saya kira on field dia yang dapat bola kah?
Aslani. He could be in here. Oh, super ball. Great hit!
Cantik sekali.
Well, once more, it's
Oh, melakukan
we
super
can't
anting.
be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely.
Tiga
As you'd
orang,
expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction.
Astaga.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ya, offside apanya coba? Saya bingung.
Well, that is one way to stop him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Chukwueze. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Joao Felix.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Abraham. Chelhanoglu. And it's Mkhitaryan. Walker calmly anticipates. Brilliantly cut out. And he's in on goal. Real chance.
Weh, blunder saya.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Arnautovic gets flagged offside. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zielinski. Mignon clears. Chelhanoglu. Now it's Joao Felix. And here's Abraham. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Arnautovic. And here's Mkhitaryan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Mkhitaryan! Zielinski. Oh, nice touch.
Terlalu lama, putar bulat saja ke dalam situ. Pakai gaya kiri kanan.
It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Joao Felix. It's one.
Beh, dia masuk 2 kali dari situ, 3. Pak, bisa rusak kita, hancur kita. Ada yang komen ke tidak, Kom?
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defense.
Biasa ada teman-teman komen itu.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Hah?
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy. Still no way through.
Saya harus
There's the end of the first half.
terbiasakan ini lagi, terlalu main GOT.
Lots of easy. And those are entirely
Penguasaan bola menang baru-baru.
3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after
Tidak
the break.
produktif sekali.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions
Asik betul. Oh, dia pemain.
each other 100 miles.
Saya suka segerak betul baru.
Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic.
Hancur kita, mandi gol.
This is utopian.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
Salah.
And bit
Ih,
hard.
anjing, ini keren sekali.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan are having
Sorry.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Reinders considers his options, looking to widen the gap even further here.
Ih,
For a goal,
saya fokus ke pemain.
absolute peach.
Cantik.
Almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ih, mama.
And the finish!
Dia terbuka terus sih.
And this is getting ridiculous.
Anjing, sabar, ini rusak kita ini.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is
Kami amahnya.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Kenapa Rafael? Wow.
well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Mkhitaryan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's on Arnautovic. Mkhitaryan with the delivery. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Joao Felix. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was
Dari
the
tadi
release.
kah?
The great escape.
Astaga, mulai kacau.
Brilliant interception.
Astaga, blunder.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, what can they make of this? Rafael Leao. Chukwueze. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. Skillfully cut out. He is
Eh?
at ease on the ball. Decent hit.
Eh?
No mistake. And it
Nyerah, nyerah, nyerah.
heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Padahal di antara semua dia yang ada celawar.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Joao
She.
Rafael Leao. And he's away. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Joao Felix.
Rusak kita, rusak. Anjing.
Horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager
Yeah.
screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do
Ini
that.
roll liga apa ini?
It's composure from here.
Chalhanoglu. Just about up
Bang
to
Phil,
75
tidak tahu Merauke kah?
Now it's
Mana ini? Ini
Rafael
kayaknya
Leao.
Merauke ini kalau pemain-pemain
Passing is
jago ini.
crisp and sharp. Abraham.
Apalagi dia ketemu dia pola sekali betul ya.
Goalkeeper's ball. No way through there. Chukwueze. Face to face with the keeper. Shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, great ball. Mkhitaryan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Mkhitaryan. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Darmian cuts out the pass.
Inter are certainly
Woi,
not
wasit.
looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a
Jago, jago, jago.
or attack for that matter.
Oh, dia parental juga Bang Phil, Harvey Gaming. Rental apa?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 70.
Kayaknya jangan sampai Bang Eko. Bisa di sini.
In campo per il numero 30. Il
Ciao.
numero 29.
Fofana. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chalhanoglu. Rafael Leao gets a good foot in there.
Juga
Final 5
save
minutes.
begitu ke dari tadi.
Shin to shin.
Terlalu
Bicep to
lama
bicep,
dah,
but he
Mo.
wins out. Abraham. Reinders looking understandably energized after his goal. Motta.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
And
di
here's
recupero.
Thuram. And he was quick to react. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And he's had a shot.
Weh,
It's in.
dia kasih genap 9, ganjil.
So clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And great chance.
Hampir 10.
And with that, the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one
Gila.
unstoppable
Jago.
Fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Aduh, ada sibuk dengan ini.
To Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Lanjut. Aduh. Kita perlu belajar banyak ya. Dari Om ini. Sembilan, Pak. Jadi memang dia jago sih, kalau dia pun banner saya suruh model begitu. Nanti kalau mau lihat ada itu, nanti saya taruh. Aku beli PS5 banyak ki. Aku beralih ke PS5 sih mau apa? Kok? Abang aku rencana beralih.
Harus upgrade.
Upgrade. Om Dida ngeri ya, Om Dida mulai jago ya. Om Dida menang terus.
dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Jamal Musiala, is one of the most talked about attacking talents. He can play centrally or he can play any of the wide positions. He's got the ability to turn quickly, got real pace in his game to engage defenders and go past them. And he just has this knack of using those assets to create space for himself in that final third.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Jangan kau pergi tinggalkan. Kenapa bisa kalah terus?
So away we go then. Kane. Looks a good ball through. Kane put it away! And again! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Picked out, has a go! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you. No doubt as... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way through. And the shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Lawan
That
terlalu
looks like a
mantap.
preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has two. There's the hit! Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Encourage. Olise! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Musiala delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Adli. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, great play. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Main-main saja omku.
Bayern Munich are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to cap.
There's the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Terlalu masuk begitu Soalnya lepas tendangan begitu.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to...
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's free. Real chance! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great ball. It's one. It's there. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Oh, this time, surely! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Olise. That is a great ball. Chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
It's Kane! They've scored!
Oh.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
How many? Just how many?
Number 9.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting.
Kane!
Harry Kane!
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good read, needed to be. And that's gone loose. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's had a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. In with a header! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Bayern Munich have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Bayern Munich have been nothing. Oh, he's hit the bar!
Jelek sekali. Apa virus tidak kayak yang
Nice pass. We expected better, and so did he. He's gone for
sekarang kalau tenang-tenang dari luar gitu.
shin to shin, bicep to. It's Kane! It's in! How many? Just how many?
Bisa mas.
The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Kane gets across and deals with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Olise wins the duel this time. Olise couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Incapuyi. Vitz. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's onside. Decent hit! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Big chance! Oh, impressive strike.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Hah?
Atas ya? Oh,
Iya, bawah itu aja. Maksudnya itu buat di bawah, buat mereka toh. Mereka mau catat bagaimana kalau tidak ada itu.
utama besok kan seru.
It'll be a throw-in. Kane? No, it's not getting there.
Salah.
Goretzka.
Kayak gini kotak biasa. Oh, tidak perlu harus biru.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest. And
Paham,
the fact
paham,
that it's so
paham.
one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cuma untuk
And
kita
here's
ke belajar.
Goretzka. Musiala. And he's in on goal. He's had a hit. That's another chance. Goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves.
He's going for goal.
Baru kiper tidak kelengket. Modal baliknya kayak winning eleven.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Paham.
Musiala going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Closing in on Musiala! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the
Halo, Bang Agi.
humiliated.
He's got
Yo, gimana Om?
is
Gas kah?
Yuk, bisa.
Aduh, saya minta maaf, saya ada latihan kalah terus 4 match ini.
ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Oh iya, siap Om Agi. Iya, Om buat room terus tunggu ya, saya lagi main apa ini, jadi sekitar 5 menit saja Om, semua habisin. Om buat room saja. Siap Om, siap.
How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting
Satu kotak
punishing.
jauh lebih efisien.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be great hit. It's a goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Musiala. Shot a goal. He scores. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's
Has a shot. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Musiala put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Bayern Munich get their fourth corner. There's no sort of quality on that. Granit Xhaka pulls out once more. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Kane. It's Kane! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. Great chance! Frimpong. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Elise. Look at the space here. Kane! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's VIII. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Musiala. Nice ball, and he's got the shot away! They've scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. And things are much healthier.
And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Gas bang, buat room. Iya, abang bikin ini toh. Saya minta izin sekalian abang Age kan panitia toh, jadi saya minta izin juga nanti saya mau buat satu reels yang abang punya turnamen ini, paham toh bang toh?
Oh bisa.
Para maksudnya dong pun nama-nama itu boleh, maksudnya kadang-kadang saya mau bikin video kayak saya lawan siapa begitu. Saya mau bikin dong video tapi yang mau taruh dong nama-nama itu dong tidak chat dong nama ini, jadi saya minta dong nama apa? Nama yang daftar bukan nama asli.
Iya tuh nama sesuai pendaftar toh.
Iya itu sudah.
Macam tidak boleh rasanya kalau macam itu.
Iya. Memang ini apa? Bang Age bikin setiap bulan enggak?
Iya.
Liga Divisi ini.
Iya.
Oh,
kalau macam DX mau bikin aja biar kita rolling.
Asli dah, tapi kira mendingan abang Age bikin yang memang resmi dari eFootball. Kalau abang Age ada orang dalam di eFootball paling bagus. Karena ada itu Depo Liga per provinsi kan. Bila perlu. Iyo, paling bagus abang bikin kayak begitu supaya kalau kita siarkan kayak begini ataupun begitu. Turnamen kayak begitu kita bisa connect sama teman-teman yang di pusat atau di eFootball. Salah satunya yang tadi ini saya punya operator, dia bilang kata di eFootball ini dia tidak menyediakan kayak Mobile Legend, kayak game-game yang lain begitu, yang punya yang artinya teman-teman lain dorang main kita bisa masuk nonton, paham nggak bang?
Oh ya, paham.
Nah itu kalau tidak salah itu ada Bang Eko pernah bilang di saya ada itu yang master pemilik sahamnya eFootball juga di Indonesia kan ada KONAMI kan. Nah, maksudnya apa tahu dia bisa bilang buat pengembang gamenya toh supaya adakan itu. Jadi pas orang main itu bukan hanya penonton yang kita lihat di dalam tapi ada penonton aslinya juga. Maksudnya kayak kita mau masuk nonton saja, buat nonton saja, nggak harus komen gitu. Macam ML dorang. Jadi orang bisa masuk nonton begitu.
Iya sudah. Itu kan kita sama Putra Sutopo saya coba.
Iya, Bang Putra kalau nggak salah dia penama itu. Iya, betul lah Bang. Supaya abang bicara ke dia. Jadi kalau abang bikin event yang lebih besar, tau maksudnya biar abang yang pegang lah untuk provinsi lah, daripada nggak ada orang lain punya inisiatif. Kan Bang Agi punya inisiatif ini. Biar abang yang pegang lah, maksudnya untuk provinsinya Ifil toh. Maksudnya untuk bukan provinsi sih, wilayah Papua. Kan sudah bicaranya wilayah. Kalau provinsi kita beda-beda provinsi, tapi wilayah gitu. Untuk Indonesia Timur terutama, apalagi komunitas eFootball paling terkenal di Merauke malahan.
Betul.
Saya berapa kali ikut Om, cuman memang lagi tidak fokus, ini baru mau main-main aja nih. Kebetulan ada bikin ini channel ini sebenarnya buat rental, sapu rental Om. Maksudnya buat kita rental ini di Nabire toh. Ya bikin channel-channel untuk rental saja ini.
Om masuk dulu, nanti kita ngobrol lagi. Bisa dah, teman jadi.
Oke, lanjut Om punya room sukirin kan? Ya Om sebut saja. Saya ada, kebetulan ada ketik 986 6908. Iya, 986 oke sudah. OSP ya, oke siap Bang.
Iya. Saya mau pemain teman.
Oke. Hah? Saya ada live nih. Tapi di YouTube Abang. Saya live di YouTube. Oh iya, saya kirim linknya ya dengan Bang ya.
Sepapua.
Siap. Siap Bang Aga, siap. Dia punya linknya mana ini? Stay tune. Dia masih lancar kau?
Kalau pas 80
pakai 480 ya bilang.
untuk jaringan kurang memadai. Hujan ya. Jalan motor yang panas.
Veneno pinga da boca daquela cobra. Eu tava me olhando, mundiando, olhei pra ela e digo: sou vaqueiro, marajoara, esses olhos de coque se encontram.
Ini pemain-pemain jago-jago ini Bang Agi. Iya, 5 pemain saja sebenarnya. Kalau ganti terlalu banyak juga betul panitia. Ah. Bahasa semua masuk Kor. Rom gangguan ya? Kirim rom ulang tuh. Bye. Iyalah itu. Oh ini serius sih Bang Aga pakai WSM ya. Ngeri. Saya tetap Itali dulu. Saya lagi pelajari Itali. Tadi Om tidak, iya TikTok bisa tag atau tidak ya? TikTok bisa tag atau tidak ya?
Nggak bisa. Tag-nya punya itu toh. Tidak bisa. Coba komen boleh kalau dari dalam.
Tapi kalau game-game PS5 yang lain ada memang fitur itu.
Mode gitu, mode kita lihat.
Yang kayak mode yang tadi Om Iki bilang kayak di apa?
Hello and welcome one all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
Itu padahal kalau ada itu keren sekali tuh. Atau tidak biar pakai prabayar kayak ML punya dulu juga pertama prabayar tuh kalau nggak salah tuh.
Kudus. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in a good position here. Turan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a little off target. And he's on Çalhanoğlu! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Fulkrug might just make this. That looks a cracking ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually...
Could be dangerous! Çalhanoğlu, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless at the moment. And that is as far as they're going to go. Çalhanoğlu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Asllani. Zielinski. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's very neat. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. West Ham are looking to go forward now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Full crew. Weston trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that Antonio.
Bisanya begitu, jago.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed
Ah.
and executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Turan. Mavropanos does really well to win the ball there. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Turan. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Tries a shot! It's in!
Aduh.
Level in a trice!
Lumayan.
Scoring a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine
Lumayan, yang penting.
spell, which for me deserved that equalizer.
Hah?
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick,
And Arnautovic! Goal! Inter!
Lumayan.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Thuram! Decent strike, kept it.
Saya mau balik ke kiri,
Keeper felt he had that
tapi
some of
nanti tahu pasti bola melayang jauh.
it was really
Lurus, lebih menghindar lagi Pukar nih.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. Lucas Paqueta. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to
Cantiki.
which side is the happier. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram. Mkhitaryan. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
well.
Pelannya.
The player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team.
Full cross!
Hei.
That's another chance!
Hei.
Half-decent strike.
Aduh. Bisa aja kiper. Inter kiper ini kayaknya memang yang bikin Inter terangkat nih kiper-kipernya apa ya?
Full crook, and it's Antonio. It's Carlos Soler.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Full crook! No, that's been intercepted. Zielinski short changes him with that pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Inter Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time.
Pemina masih bagus ya.
Here we go again. No changes at the interval from either side. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit
Aduh.
that further on.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's gone looking for safety. Shalhanoglu. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Bisek makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Arnautovic. Mkhitaryan.
Hehe.
Time
Salah lagi.
interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kudus. Now it's Kudus.
Thuram really was well
Astaga.
there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, shooting chance!
Capek sekali. Cantik sekali.
What remarkable powers of recovery! Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want...
Can he finish?
Anjing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take...
Cantik sekali. Tapi termasuk.
Aslani. Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, important interception.
Bah.
Mkhitaryan is flagged offside. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Mkhitaryan. And he was quick to react. Kudus. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Kurang bisa manfaatkan dia kepala menang tinggi tapi terada.
That's positional gold, the utilization of space.
Has a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wan-Bissaka. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's on Nautovic. Arnautovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Wih, nge-frame saya.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pemain kayak
And here's Antonio, and Antonio! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Thuram. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. They'll have one final crack at it. Antonio gets flagged offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
ini mau kayak dia apa gameplay semua mau kayak FIFA begitu ya. Anjing. Winning Eleven dulu 2004 ke 2008 ke 2006.
West Ham choosing to make the first change.
Number 14, Mohamed Kudus. Number 11, number 10.
And it's Ward-Prowse. And here's Antonio. The fry cuts out the pass.
Astaga.
Antonio threads one in. Now it's Bowen.
Number 20.
It's a decent clearance.
Number 18.
Bowen.
Ings. Number
Che.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back.
added minutes has been indicated.
Ashlani. Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's had it taken off him. Socek. The fry promptly onto that, and that is that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Sama ini.
Decent game of football, that intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Halo, Bang, gimana?
Halo.
Oh, saya kira abang telepon mau rematch, tidak?
Iya, maksudnya rematch kan.
Iya, terserah abang. Kalau mau rematch tidak apa-apa.
Oh, kenapa om pulang patah-patah?
Hah?
Tidak kayak TikTok.
Dia pulai kenapa patah-patah kah? Om berarti om kasih dorong frame board 1500 ke apa katanya? Iya, apa? Sabar aja kasih turun dulu ya.
Om ready dulu.
Iya, di TikTok cuman di TikTok aduh banyak sekali aturannya, Bang. Boy, dapat larang hisap rokok. Tapi 1500 ini dia gambar jelek sekali ya. Namanya merah, apa hijau menyala.
Om ready dulu kan.
Ayah.
Jadi apa nih, Mas Tom?
So aman nggak apa nama? Tidak, tadi kita nonton sini lancar jadi pikirnya di Om juga lancar.
Teman sambil nonton, tapi patah-patah.
Sudah Om, sudah. Saya sudah setel. Oke.
Om ready.
Siap.
Berarti link ulang kan kalau kita link ulang.
Ah, link yang sama Om. Oke Om. Iya siap. Halo, info. Itu ngalah orang ada kerja. Iya. Ih.
Lo bilang kata sumbangan bisa kah? Bisa satu.
Sambarang saya bicara barang kayak ketemu ini uang banyak. Tong sana ketemu pejabat.
Itu maksudnya.
Iya, kalau tambah-tambah bisa, kalau langsung satu memang berat, Bapak. Baru bagaimana? Saya minta maaf ya, saya ada masih ini sibuk. Bicara saja Iron itu, bilang dia bayar depo itu. Om Iron tambah ganteng gitu, lah. Sabar dulu beta ada turnamen apa eFootball apa barang nih. Di ini beta live streaming bikin YouTube dengan apa medsos rental ini kyo.
Oke, sudah. Atau Iron kasih
Iya udah Nah bilang anak-anak iya. Ya sudah, dah. Aduh, rematch lagi kita dengan abangku. Bagaimana, Sulancar? Iya, tapi masalah. Jaringan memang kita harus ganti jaringan sendiri memang. Tidak bisa pakai jaringan ini. Maksudnya kalau untuk apa ini toh? Besok semua turnamen baru. Senin turnamen toh? Baru yang daftar sudah habis. Tanya Ikel dulu.
Feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Astaga, terbuka.
Good looking ball. And that interception was
Astaga.
necessary. That was well played. Big chance! Ronald shapes to shoot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Antonio. No way through, so back it comes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Cantik ya.
Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lucas
Memang saya ini paling benci bola kopeng dari zaman dulu memang gara-gara paling tidak efisien sekali.
Pass their way through, and that could set him on his way. Stood up well to him there. Zielinski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Çalhanoğlu is onto it in a flash. And here's Fulkrug. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he was quick to react. Mkhitaryan. West Ham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Fulkrug!
Woi, cantik sekali Bang Agi.
On the training ground time and time again, and it came off. West Ham have taken the lead. Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mkhitaryan. And the finish!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bisek promptly onto that, and that is that. Carlos Soler, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Fulkrug. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Bodoh kali.
Looking for options for movement.
Astaga.
Hits one.
Kocar kacir saya, kocar kacir. Apa permainan ini loh, anjing saya.
A predatory goal. Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
West Ham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shelhanolu, Ashlani, and the counter is on. And here's Mkhitaryan.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rodriguez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Fulkrug! West Ham with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Take back.
He's got no choice here.
Great hit!
Hancur. Saya langsung maju itu.
Incredible spell. They are flying.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
West Ham find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Foot in. Zielinski. Arnautovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good.
And Arnautovic! It's fallen kindly here. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Rodriguez. Oh, that's well spotted. Great ball if he can get there. And that'll be the final action of...
Mantap, mantap, mantap. 3 di awal.
Well, the contrasting fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one
Inter
side,
kiper yang satu namanya apa?
through. And look across the other way, and there is nothing short of...
Siapa Omiknya namanya? Hah? Bukan. Onana Sodi.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Inter Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Mkhitaryan, he is through here. Kudus. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a superb pass. Oh, what has happened here?
Bak tidak offside itu.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely aimed pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mavropanos wins the duel this time. Lucas Paqueta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Ini apa ini?
Fabulous. And he's gone backward here. Lucas Paqueta. It's a goal.
Cantik.
Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. An act of charity gratefully received. It's become a case of
Dia Kore.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
good spot. He's seen the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Full crook. Antonio. That's Antonio. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Carlos Soler with the short one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arnautovic proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
Zielinski!
Bisa begitu eh.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14, Mohamed Kudus. Number 11, number 24.
Bissek kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 10.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Number 8.
Zielinski couldn't squeeze it through.
Number 20, Owen.
And it's Ward-Prowse.
Number 18,
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Number 28, Suchek. Number
Pass is
17,
just off target. Bowen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Threads one in. Could move up a gear here. Souček. Zielinski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really
Hmm.
And Antonio! Oh, has another go! And it's in!
Rusak kita.
It adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
West Ham are having a ball here. Antonio, Bowen. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Bisa sebenarnya ini kalau saya serius terus ini
Almost a sixth.
bagus, cuma semuanya
Anticipating this,
kebanyakan
they're
main-main.
very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Great defending, strong and determined. Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu. That's Antonio. Damian. Asllani. Mkhitaryan. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. No way through.
2 added minutes.
2
has been
minutes to be
indicated.
added on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Menang.
Antonio. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Just a quick announcement. And
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
One-sided.
Kenapa? Makasih Bang. Bahaya, leg kedua langsung dibantai saya.
Kebetulan lagi nah.
Tidak saya, tapi tadi awam permainan beda sekali langsung dengan apa? Yang pertama. Kayak saya kocar kacir ya. Cuy.
Lagi tadi pertama berpikir PS5 tuh.
Hah?
Ini kakak-kakak di sini punya masih punya PS5.
Oh, bareng abang mainnya PS4 terus gak?
PS4 terus.
Coba abang perbiasakan di PS5. Justru kalau abang kayak biasa di PS5, nanti abang baliknya ke PS4. Itu abang rasa lebih lain daripada abang dari PS4 ke PS5.
Saya lebih setengah mati kalau habis main PS4 baru main PS5.
Iya kalau begitu biasakan PS5 saja sih bang. Soalnya kayaknya ke depan itu kayaknya PS4 orang tidak main. eFootball juga kayaknya terakhir update-nya nanti tidak update di PS4 lagi.
Resmi juga kan semua pakai PS5.
Iya, jadi mendingan abang update PS5 mu. Abang kak ada PS5 sendiri kan tidak?
Tidak ada. PS4 saya di rumah.
Oh, kalau abang mau beli nanti saya kasih info toh, maksudnya supaya dapat yang murah-murah toh.
Siap. Tunggu aja. Ajulah punya dulu.
Iya, nanti saya cari info-info maksudnya karena kebetulan harga PS kalau abang beli 2 bulan 3 bulan yang lalu 7 juta masih dapat 7 jutaan masih dapat. Kalau sekarang dia naik harga lagi ya bang PS5 karena GTA 6 kan mau rilis toh. Makanya baru PS5 Pro kan baru keluar juga, baru game-game kan targetnya setelah GTA ada keluar itu game-game semua game-game PS5 semua kan eksklusif keluar semua. Makanya harga PS5 naik. Play Pass aja naik kemarin jadi 1 juta berapa itu. Saya beli yang apa ini? Yang Play Pass toh? Dari pertama saya beli cuma 12 sekarang 18 anjing naik jauh sekali. Tapi harga game ada jatuh. Harga game ada jatuh semua bang. Harga game-game PS4 semua ada jatuh di tidak tahu kalau PS4 juga sama atau tidak. Kalau dia satu ini berarti sama kayaknya. Tapi memang harga game semua lagi jatuh.
Iya, baru bulan kemarin itu dong baru beli PS juga 400 ya PS5 Slim.
Berapa dong beli?
Ya, dong beli Pro Cap.
Dia beli berapa?
74 atau 76 itu.
Oh iya kalau digital. Kalau digital iyo dapat 7,6 lah.
Iya. Baru di Ompur enter sana PS4 dan PS5.
Saya kemarin sebenarnya mau PS5 semua, cuman ada teman-teman saran mendingan dengan PS4 supaya selingan toh karena kita di Papua terutama ini anak-anak di Papua kan bukan ketinggalan apa. Nanti dong kaget. PS5 kayak bagaimana iyo toh.
Betul. Maksudnya kalau untuk cari pasarnya rental juga kan ini PS4 juga harus ada.
Betul. Nah, harus mulai dari PS4. Tapi saya lihat teman-teman sejak saya bikin PS5 ini teman-teman rental yang lain semua mulai beralih ke PS5.
Bagus sudah berarti. Makanya saya bilang sekarang nanti berkembang cepat sekali.
Karena selama ini tidak ada kompetitor, bang. Maksudnya tidak ada yang bikin dorang untuk upgrade, untuk semangat, gitu tidak ada. Tiba-tiba saya masuk, saya hadir dengan langsung yang memang orang bilang kata orang Nabire kaget lah, terutama Papua Tengah tuh kaget tuh. Istilahnya masuk dengan yang modern ya teman-teman rental yang lain kan otomatis juga bukan merasa tersaingi tapi merasa punya semangat untuk berkembang toh.
Betul.
Kayak gitu. Ini
Kalau bisa kurang.
saya di Nabire bang. Saya bikin apa itu turnamen kemarin itu yang roll di juara itu. Abang terdapat info apa? Tapi memang itu kemarin targetnya itu turnamennya offline, makanya Jayapura saya yang sempat datang. Total dia door prize kemarin berapa? 8 juta. Saya memang ada rencana mau bikin apa? Ini abang, bagus juga kenal abang Age, toh maksudnya supaya kita bikin liga yang memang bukan hanya Sepapua, bila perlu kita bikin bagaimana istilahnya kayak kita bikin liga rental. Abang paham tidak? Liga rental.
Iya.
Jadi dia bukan liga sepak bola, liga rental. Jadi semua orang-orang yang memang terkhususnya anak rental yang main, bukan anak rumahan, paham nggak?
Betul.
Anak rental yang main. Maksudnya dia punya online-nya tapi tetap anak rental yang main begitu abang.
Iya. Fokus banyak itu.
Satu Indonesia pak. Baru kalau kita kan mau satu Indonesia itu kalau anak-anak football tetap ada saja. Kemarin itu ada liga rental apa? Bukan turnamen rental itu abang ikut ke tidak? Yang turnamen rental sih.
Teman di sini berbami. Bami dia daftar.
Itu abang siapa itu? Abang Edo juga itu. Abang Edo Timika juga itu.
Iya.
Dia kan punya rental juga.
Iya.
Saya bilang kata, abang Edo itu setiap turnamen apa saya pasti tentu ada. Di mana-mana. Turnamen mana saya tuh nonton. Saya tidak ikut, saya biasa kan ikuti kayak eksklusif teman-teman yang di luar, orang punya turnamen tuh. Saya baca ada.
Makanya jam terbang justru banyak.
Sabar kak, ya anak ini turun kenapa? Kan kayak komik kasih dia ini kan.
Kenapa?
Tidak, ada orang cari. Kasih dia 100 nih.
Baru om komet spesialnya.
Iya bilang katanya apa dia masih kerja. Iya. Hah? Kenapa? Iya tidak ada hari ini tidak ada. Sama match kayaknya sudah habis ke apa? Kan kalau tidak salah berapa match saja itu tuh. Kita kan peser.
Iya.
7 match saja toh. Saya sudah 5 sama abang ini tidak tahu. Masih 2 lagi. 2 ini siapa ini? Lawan tidak ada yang saya menangnya anjir itu memang karena lama tidak pegang stick lagi tuh abang tuh main dengan keyboard game-game PC kayak ini tuh. Tuhan. Langsung bermain kayak goblok-goblok. Maksudnya kayak gimana nih? Kayak baru abang lihat tidak dia punya modelan bola PS ini, kayak bola eFootball ini dia mulai lari kayak Winning Eleven, zaman Winning Eleven.
Betul.
Abang lihat tuh. Abang sekarang pakai umpamanya kayak kita tendangan biru kayak dulu Kandaya kan biasa tendangan biru tuh. Abang lihat kita biru-biru itu biar Mas tidak kayak dia kayak tidak otomatis kayak gawang lagi kecuali kotak biasa. Kayak tadi abang berapa kali kan abang kotak biasa masuk. Nah, biru malah dia tidak akurat. Artinya dia tingkat akurasinya dong kasih turun kayaknya. Pokoknya dia punya gameplay super persis kayak Winning Eleven. Saya bilang anjing gila sekali. Kayaknya saya ada belajar ini mulai lawan amatir, naik pelan-pelan.
Baru masuk di grup ini Sepapua.
Saya kemarin mau masuk, cuman kan ada abang Eko kan di dalam tuh. Kata saja dengan dengar informasi saja dari beliau.
Saya kasih masuk dong. Masih kasih masuk ya.
Oh iya silakan abang bisa. Abang kalau mau kasih masuk silakan bisa. Maksudnya lebih ada Bang Putra juga itu. Maksudnya kalau saya mau saran tuh kan beliau kan pesuara didengar oleh KONAMI terutama eFootball kan.
Tidak, bukan yang grup itu, yang grup ini. Maksudnya anak-anak semua nih.
Oh saya ada masuk apa di Sepapua.
So masuk toh?
Saya yang SHRN itu saya ada komen apa tadi.
Oh iya.
Iya biar dong bikin fitur nonton online masa tong kalah dengan game Android. Nah, itu yang saya bilang. Maksudnya Android kan dong bisa bikin mobile lah istilahnya, game mobile. Ada fitur apa istilahnya kayak abang tahu ML, PUBG yang orang bisa nonton dari luar. Wah, maksudnya ketika biarlah perlu setiap turnamen orang bisa nonton. Jadi maksudnya dong masuk saja di aplikasinya apa di gamenya. Ada fitur gitu yang bisa nonton langsung turnamennya.
Jadi dia nonton tuh live langsung di dalam kayak mobile ya kayak penonton gitu.
Iya, apalagi peminat pecinta game bola ini orang masuk rental tidak pernah main game lain, bos. Bola. Semua layar hijau, tidak ada istilahnya kita pengusaha rental itu kayak dong bilang kata rental itu akan mati, rental itu sudah mati setidak zaman lagi. Saya bilang kecuali Piala Dunia di dunia nyata mati, baru rental itu dia mati. Iya, orang tidak ada yang main bola lah, istilahnya orang di dunia ini tidak ada yang main bola itu mungkin. Ini sampai teman-teman di Jawa saya masih tanya-tanya saya, bang itu kita buka rental masih worth it kan? Saya bilang kata ya worth it, benar worth it tergantung bagaimana kita kelola rentalnya. Tapi yang penting kalau bagi saya ya tetap kalau cuma 1-2 player orang main tiap hari pasti ada, nggak mungkin nggak ada, pasti ada. Biar satu TV nyala pun tetap ada.
Betul. Nanti dengan sendirinya kan dia rame.
Ya, saya kemarin pikir Bang Roldi dia mau kena biarin. Dia tidak ikut ya abang turnamen ini?
Tidak, dia kemarin tidak ada kabar terakhir. Kemarin dia tulis nama.
Iya, dia ada sibuk apa? Kan dia ketemu rotasi baru lagi, apa dia ada pikiran lagi ke apa ini buat permainan lagi.
Dengan normalnya.
Iya, kan mereka kan satu tim toh. Timnya Jayapura memang toh. Baru di Merauke tim suada bang. Maksudnya tim e-sportnya untuk eFootball begitu sudah ada di Merauke.
Banyak.
Maksudnya mereka sudah bikin kayak squad-squadnya masing-masing begitu ada.
Banyak sekali om.
Anjing, keren apa bangke? Baru banyak kenapa om bikin cuma 32 slot ini yang saya bingung juga kalau banyak kayak begitu.
Pilih, malah kemarin itu sebelumnya itu saya sampai loyo karena itu 70% tuh semua Merauke daftar ke online.
Apa nanti ke depan baru abang pendaftar, maksudnya kayak begini abang bikin, maaf saya kasih mati mic dulu ini masuk live, jadi ini kita bicara ini ya kasih mati mic.
already a tear. I must be dreaming, baby, how did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting that I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. We should live in Hollywood, talking late night snacking. I wanna sleep well, I wanna sleep well. Hey, I know you're a golden child, you're a million miles better. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. It's just a pillow talking, but you know that I mean it when I say that I'm locked in. Darling, you're my everything that I need. I'm screaming, I'm king, you're queen. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. Never in my wildest dreams would you be all mine, like it's meant to be. I've been lost in your eyes all afternoon. The more I drift, the closer I get to you. She's a ghost, and the truth, it's impossible. But I love her lies. You make sure I don't find somebody new. It's the way you move. It's the way you move. I knew I'd stay with you after just one touch. The way you move has got me stuck. 난 필요 없어 navigate Hey 본능이 나를 activate Don't make a wish now just do it 지금 순간이 my new birthday switch on 뭘 그리 놀라 넌 Wake up 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost Kick up 주저앉고 저질러 Just kick it up Just kick it up Up never go down 오르막길을 즐기는 타입 너무 필지 탑 You swim away 멈추지 않아 Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. Going up. Escalator, winning mentality. Escalator. Going up. Freak that. 눈높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 선택. 누구보다 태양을 원해. What was that? 발 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update. The latest. Pass. Up, never go down. 내가 딱 어울리는 것처럼 멈추는 법을 몰라. 더 커지는 게날 찾는다간. 저 위에서 널 기다려 곧 만나겠지 아마도 조금 이따 보자고 끝없이 높이 going up make you listen.